Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ryan and today we are going to be going over the M2 MacBook Air. I'm going to be going over 5 reasons why you should consider getting the MacBook Air for college. So the first reason is that the MacBook Air, the M2 MacBook Air is lightweight. As the name suggests, the MacBook is Air. That was stupid. But the M2 MacBook Air is coming in at about 2.7 pounds and my 14-inch MacBook Pro is 3.5 pounds. So being 0.8 pounds lighter, this is gonna have less of an impact on your back when you have it in your backpack and you're carrying it. Walking on foot from class to class across campus, you are not gonna break your back carrying this laptop. My wife personally owns the M2 MacBook Air and I've used it for a couple of days, and I have to say, whenever I pick this thing up, it is much lighter than my MacBook Pro, and I kind of wish I waited to get the 15-inch MacBook Air, but we're talking about the 13.6-inch MacBook Air. This thing is light. I honestly wouldn't mind using this as my daily driver. With this M2 MacBook Air, the footprint on your desk is going to be a lot smaller, so you're going to be able to take notes with your iPad or notebook, or if you wanted to take notes on here, you can too, you know, save paper. Moving on to number 2, it is a solid built machine. You walk into a Starbucks or any cafe, you're going to see people using MacBooks, maybe not an M2 MacBook Air, but they are using a MacBook, and what you will notice is a lot of people tend to be using MacBooks from ages ago. I'm over exaggerating, but they are using MacBooks from within the last 10 years up until now, and that's for a good reason. Is these laptops are built to last. They're really good quality build laptops, and they will last you a very long time if you invest your money into one of these. So if you do go out and buy one today, links in the description below, you can expect a lot of life out of these, and you are going to be one of those people 10 years from now still using the 13.6-inch MacBook Air in Starbucks sipping your little latte. I'm going to walk in and be like, wow, you're still using that MacBook. I'm glad you took my recommendation and decided to get one of these. These are built to last, they're reliable, and you get this beautiful aluminum finish. You also get this sweet little, oh, that's my daughter. She's so sweet. But you also get this sweet Magic Keyboard, which is a dream to type on. I feel like this is the best keyboard you can get on a laptop in 2023. Nothing else compares to it, not even the Razer Blade 14. I'm sorry, Razer. I love your laptops though. Yes, these are really nice. This is a really nice keyboard to type on. You also get this beautiful, I don't know if you can see all the smudges on it, but it is a beautiful display when it is clean. Beautiful 13.6-inch display. You're going to be able to see sharp, clear text on the screen, and you can also adjust the UI to where it makes icons and text a little bigger if you prefer to have less screen space and more clarity and save your eyes from strain. We can get into that in another video, but one thing I like to point out with just MacBook laptops in general is the perfectly weighted hinges, and you know, the engineers put a lot of thought into designing their hinges, and it's just so nice to be able to open and close the hinges without having to hold the laptop down. The laptop never seems to kind of lift off of the table. I know I'm doing this on my hand and I'm losing balance, but if you were to do this on a table, you're able to close and open it with one hand, and that is a nice touch and just a small little detail that you can appreciate from the engineers over at Apple. The third reason you should consider one of these is that all-day battery life. Now, Apple is claiming up to 18 hours of battery life on this thing, and they probably, you know, tested like 1080p video at a certain brightness. There was certain Apple conditions that they tested this under, but realistically, you're gonna get about 9 to 10 hours on this, which is still great if you're using it for web surfing, taking notes, productivity apps like Word, Excel, etc., all of that. I'm a pretty heavy user in terms of like how I like my brightness on the computer and how I optimize my my battery. You know, I don't like having the screen shut off after a certain amount of time. It's probably a little more aggressive than certain people, and I don't ever like having my computer turn off, especially when it's on the power brick, stuff like that. So you can imagine the type of user I am. I like having a high brightness, high volume, while being cognizant of, you know, the people around me. I'm not that type of guy that will blast his laptop audio when I'm in a cafe. I also use a lot of apps. You know, I use a lot of Word. I use Spotify in the background. I will use a million Chrome tabs, and this still cranks out 9 to 10 hours of battery life, no problem. And I feel confident taking this out to all of my classes if I did go to college. And I'm pretty sure this would churn through the day and wouldn't even break a sweat in terms of battery life. It's always best practice to take your power brick with you, but if you forget it one day, and it was on a full charge or maybe even a half charge, you can get some good life out of this and some good usage for the day. Good battery life, consider this. The fourth reason you should consider getting an M2 MacBook Air is, now we're going to get into the sizes. You can get this laptop in 2 different sizes. You can get it in 13.6 inch, which is this one, or you can get it in a 15-inch variant, which is actually 15.3 inches. And with that, you're going to get a bigger screen, higher resolution. So you're going to be able to fit more windows and apps onto your screen. So if you're going to do any photo and video, you got more screen space on a 15-inch variant. It's also still good on the 13.6-inch variant. You just have to deal with having a smaller screen. But on a bigger chassis, you're going to get better cooling, and you're going to get less thermal throttling. So you're going to get more consistent performance. You're not going to get like the dips you would get on this thing, because if you push this to its limit, it's going to start thermal throttling to kind of stop itself from overcooking itself. That's not a problem on the newer 15-inch MacBook Pro. Be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be reviewing and going over the 15-inch MacBook Pro, 15-inch MacBook Air in a couple of days. So I hope it's a couple of days. We'll be doing that soon. So be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. But colors are another thing. You get to pick between 4 different colors. You get to pick between silver, starlight, this one right here, space gray, or even midnight. My personal favorite being midnight. If I had a MacBook Air, I would get a 15-inch midnight. That's the color. I have to be rational. I have a MacBook already. I'm not getting it. But if you don't have a MacBook, you should definitely consider getting midnight. It's really nice when it doesn't have fingerprints all over it. But yeah, there are 4 different colors to choose from. You could pick whatever one fits your style. I personally lean towards like the classic colors or the darker colors. I kind of like silver, or if I want to be different, I kind of feel like everyone goes after midnight. I take that back. I'll just get silver. The fifth reason you should consider one of these is back to school deals. Now, to be fair, I've seen these deals on Amazon, but the only place I could find a back to school deal right now is on Best Buy for $899. And for an M2 MacBook Air under $1,000 from Best Buy, that is a really good deal. And I will leave a link to that in the description below. Be sure to pick that up, because you're getting a newer MacBook M2 chip in it versus like the M1. I know the older design MacBook Air is M1 and it's for $750 right now. That's a really good deal too. So if you are on a budget and you don't care for a new design, you can pick that up. It is still a good deal, but just for a couple of $100 more, you can get this from Best Buy, $899 base model. It's a really good deal, and you're gonna get a newer design. It's really good. But on top of that, aside from that being the only deal I can find right now for you guys, don't be sad about it, because there are holiday deals coming. And if you guys stay tuned, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will keep you guys updated on that in the community tab. If there are further discounts or holiday discounts on this, it's gonna be a lot of deals to come, guys. So don't be sad. Yeah, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment down in the comment section below. If you have any questions regarding this laptop, let me know which one you're going to be picking up, 13-inch, 15-inch, which color is preferred, and I will see you guys in the next video.